Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faroe Field today. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Gets it out fast. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now on second down and short. Defense in press coverage. Looking to throw, it's Carter. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. Little touch pass to the receiver. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out of the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's open. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky little devils. What do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. They'll try to run for it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
On the option. Now the pitch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw, because he put it out in front of his big man.
He bangs his way in for the score. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Coming after him. He's going to take off. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He makes the grab. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. Handoff to the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense set for a first down play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 30 over Nebraska. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know of it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wants to return it. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Offense in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He wants to take the top off. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. He caught it. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun, running back on the move. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but we're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it, and they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Quarterback adapted. Into their happy place for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That last completion sets him up on second down. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Still on his feet at the 45. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Offense set on first down. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that is how you stop the jet sweep if you're on defense. You get penetration up front. Yeah, they're going to try to outflank you, but they can't do anything about it if you got dudes up front winning one-on-one.
Running back searching for a hole. At the 40, there he goes. He got loose, almost housed, and finally dragged down at the 32. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great field. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Downfield. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to throw, it's Carter. Finds his big tight end. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Missouri! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Quarterback checking off. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today.
At the 35, he's loose. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Back to pass, it's Carter. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Finds his man enough for the first. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the timing just a hair off.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He wants to throw it again. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. first mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Now on third down for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. They need 3 yards on second down to move the chains from the 25. He's loose at the 15. Tackled there by the defense.
And the number one thing I'm thinking when I'm backed up like this is don't get a negative play. Create some space. Nice job by the offense. Nice run.
And as soon as you squirt through that hole, you can make a big play, and that's what they did there. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. Third down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
Off the play fake. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback checking the play. He's going to pass. He's going to fire deep. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that.